19 days of sitting on a crowded boat with little food and water. Now the migrants who were stuck on board the Spanish rescue ship Open Arms have been allowed on Italian soil. Conditions on the boat had become increasingly desperate. People had been cramped on board with dwindling supplies tantalizingly close to shore. Some could not take it any longer. At least 15 people are reported to have jumped overboard before they were allowed to disembark. Italy's fiercely anti-immigration Interior Minister Matteo Salvini had resisted pressure to let the migrants off the ship, drawing condemnation.
Rescued people should not be used as hostages for the purpose of political point scoring. The situation right now is regrettable and should have never come to this.
On Tuesday, Spain dispatched a Navy ship to bring the migrants to the Spanish island of Majorca, a journey that would have taken 3 days. But even as it was underway, Italian prosecutors intervened, ordering the remaining 80 migrants to be evacuated, finally ending the ordeal of those on board.
Okay, so what happens now? Let's bring in journalist Martin Roberts. He joins us from the Spanish capital, Madrid. Good day to you. This is a Spanish vessel. Will the migrants now be heading towards Majorca, as we're hearing?
Well, that's certainly the plan. Although, as has been pointed out, it's going to take the vessel isn't expected to arrive until Friday. And while it does, on the one hand, appear to have helped solve the political and legal logjam that we've seen over the past 20 days in Italy, I mean, the legal situation of the migrants now that they've disembarked in Lampedusa is still up in the air. But the plan remains, as far as Spain is concerned, is very much to bring those migrants to Spain, find homes for them, and to escort the Open Arms vessels back to Spanish waters.
Okay, we're seeing public opinion in Italy lining up against taking in any more migrants. Certainly, Matteo Salvini, we're seeing, has a lot of public support. What's the state of public opinion where you are in Spain on the rescue ship, on the Open Arms? What are people saying?
Well, interestingly enough, it's not anything like as politically divisive or as tense as it is in Italy. I mean, there are no real parallels there. What is interesting for acting Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez is that 3 regional presidents have already offered their support and offered to take in the migrants. 2 from his own Socialist Party and another one from Catalonia, who has otherwise been at daggers drawn with Sánchez over the long-running independence issue. In the Parliament itself, on the one hand, as you may recall, Sánchez has failed to get parliamentary backing to form a government since an inconclusive election was held 4 months ago. On the one hand, the main opposition Conservative Party have accused him of playing into the hands of mafias, trafficking in refugees from Africa. On the other, his potential coalition partners, the ones he really does need to reach a deal with to actually confirm his government, the Podemos left-wing party, have actually accused him of not acting quickly enough. I mean, so we almost seem to have a competition at regional and national level to show more sympathy than Sánchez himself has been doing.
Martin Roberts, bring us up to date on the view from Madrid on this story. Thank you very much, Martin.